मोदते। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। हरिओम। बोले बाल कृष्ण लाल की जय। हरिओम। हरिओम हरिओम।
शिव शंकर महादेव, शिव जी सुख का सागर है। शिव शंकर महादेव, शिव जी सुख का सागर है। प्रभु जी प्रभु जी प्रभु जी सुख का सागर है। सुख करता दुख हरता, पावन परमात्मा है। शिव शंकर महादेव, शिव जी सुख का सागर है। शिव शंकर महादेव, शिव जी सुख का सागर। सुख का सागर है, सुख का सागर है, सुख का सागर है। तूफान में जो कश्ती है, वो बीच दगर में है। माँ जी के बन में अब तो ईश्वर ही ईश्वर है। डूबे को पार लगाता, डूबे को पार लगाता, पूरन परमात्मा है। सुख करता दुख हरता, पावन परमात्मा है। शिव शंकर महादेव, शिव जी सुख का सागर है। जीवन एक जन है, बातों में न फंस जाना। जिस राह में नाम मिले, उस राह में बस जाना। एक बार जो शरण में आता, एक बार जो शरण में आता, वो पूरन आत्मा है। सुख करता दुख हरता, पावन परमात्मा है। शिव शंकर महादेव, शिव जी सुख का सागर है। चुकिया है अब ना करना, सब प्रभु को अर्पण करना। साधु के संग में रहना, सच की माला तू जपना। वो काली चोली बरता, वो काली चोली बरता, ऐसा परमात्मा है। सुख करता दुख हरता, पावन परमात्मा है। शिव शंकर महादेव, शिव जी सुख का सागर है। प्रभु जी, प्रभु जी, प्रभु जी सुख का सागर है, सुख का सागर है, सुख का सागर है, सुख का सागर है। शिव शंकर महादेव, शिव जी सुख का सागर है। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। 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 ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय।
अपने ये दोनों हाथ देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ मेरे सिर पर रख दो भोले मेरे सिर पर रख दो बाबा अपने ये दोनों हाथ देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ देने वाले शिवदानी तो धन और दौलत क्या मांगे महादेव से मांगे तो फिर नाम और इज्जत क्या मांगे मेरे जीवन में तू कर दे मेरे जीवन में तू कर दे अब कृपा की बरसात देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ भोले तेरे चरणों की धूली धन दौलत से महंगी है एक नजर कृपा की बाबा ना इज्जत से महंगी है मेरे दिल की यही तमन्ना मेरे दिल की यही तमन्ना करूं सेवा देनी नाथ देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ देना हो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ मेरे सिर पर रख दो बाबा मेरे सिर पर रख दो भोले अपने ये दोनों हाथ
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ सुना है हमने शरणागत को अपने गले लगाते हो सुना है हमने ऐसा हमने क्या मांगा जो देने से घबराते हो
ऐसा हमने क्या मांगा जो देने से घबराते हो
सुना है हमने शरणागत को अपने गले लगाते हो ऐसा
हमने क्या मांगा जो देने से घबराते हो
मुरारी जय जैसे रख त्रिपुरारी बस होती रहे मुलाकात
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ
मेरे सिर पर रख दो भोले मेरे सिर
पे रख दो भोले
मेरे सिर पर रख दो बाबा मेरे सिर पर रख दो बाबा
अपने ये दोनों बाल कृष्ण लाल की जय। युगल जोड़ी सरकार की जय। बोले बाल कृष्ण लाल की जय। युगल जोड़ी सरकार की जय। बोले बाल कृष्ण लाल की जय। मेरे मोहन तेरा मुस्कुराना, मेरे मोहन तेरा मुस्कुराना, भूल जाने के काबिल नहीं है। मेरे मोहन मेरे मोहन मेरे मोहन तेरा मुस्कुराना, मेरे मोहन तेरा मुस्कुराना, भूल जाने के काबिल नहीं है, भूल जाने के काबिल नहीं है। मेरे मोहन तेरा मुस्कुराना, मेरे मोहन भूल जाने के काबिल नहीं है, भूल जाने के काबिल। जब से देखा है जलवा तुम्हारा, जब से देखा है जलवा तुम्हारा, कोई आंखों में जचता नहीं है, कोई आंखों में जचता नहीं है, कोई आंखों में। यूं तो देखे बहुत नूर वाले, यूं तो देखे बहुत नूर वाले, सारा आलम तुम्हारा नहीं है, सारा आलम तुम सा नहीं है। मेरे मोहन तेरा मुस्कुराना, तेरे मोहन तेरा मुस्कुराना, भूल जाने के काबिल नहीं है, भूल जाने के काबिल नहीं है। मोहब्बत का तकाजा यही है, मोहब्बत का तकाजा यही है, ना तुम बदलो ना हम बदले, ना तुम बदलो ना हम बदले। तुम ऐसे बदलने लगे हो, तुम ऐसे बदलने लगे हो, आज कोई बदलता नहीं है, आज कोई बदलता नहीं है। मेरे मोहन तेरा मुस्कुराना, मेरे मोहन तेरा मुस्कुराना भूल जाने के काबिल नहीं है। मेरे मोहन तेरा मुस्कुराना भूल जाने के काबिल नहीं है, भूल जाने के काबिल नहीं है, भूल जाने के काबिल नहीं है। जय श्री राम एवरीवन, प्लीज नाउ ऑफरिंग द भोग प्रसादम। सो अगर किसी के पास प्रसाद है, फ्रूट यू हैव एनी भोग प्रसाद, प्लीज मेक वन लाइन एंड ऑफर द प्रसादम। जय श्री राधे। बोले बाल कृष्ण लाल की जय, बोले बांके बिहारी लाल की जय। जय श्री राधे एवरीवन, प्लीज स्टैंड अप एवरीवन। नाउ पंडित जी कमिंग, सो नाउ स्वागतम, वेलकम। ओम हरि ओम स्वस्ति न इंद्रो बृहस्पतिः, स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः, स्वस्ति नस्तारिक्षो अरिष्टनेमिः, स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ पयः पृथिव्यां पयो गधेषु, पयो दिव्यन्तरिक्षे पयोधाः, पयस्वतिः प्रदिशः सन्तु मज्यं मा विष्णोरराटमसि, विष्णुः सन्पत्रेस्थो विष्णोस्यूरसि, विष्णुं ध्रुवो वसि वैष्णवमसि विष्णवे त्वा। ॐ अग्निर्देवता वातो देवता, सूर्यो देवता, चन्द्रमा देवता, वसवो देवता, रुद्रा देवता, आदित्या देवता, मारुतो देवता, विश्वे देवा देवता, बृहस्पतिर्देवतेन्द्रो देवता, वरुणो देवता। ॐ द्यौः शान्ति अन्तरिक्षगं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिर्वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वगुण शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः श्यामा शान्तिरेधि सुशान्तिर्भवतु। ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरि ओम। Now devotees, प्रसादम, you offer the प्रसादम। जयकारा शेरा वाले दा बोल सच्चे दरबार की जय, बोले बांके बिहारी लाल की जय। आओ भोग लगाओ मेरे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ मेरे, आओ भोग लगाओ मेरे मोहन। रुचि रुचि भोग लगाओ मेरे मोहन, रुचि रुचि भोग लगाओ मेरे। आओ भोग लगाओ मेरे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ। भिलनी के बेर सुदाम के तंडुल, भिलनी के बेर भिलनी के बेर सुदाम के तंडुल, भिलनी के बेर रुचि रुचि भोग लगायो मेरे मोहन, रुचि रुचि भोग लगायो, आओ भोग लगाओ मेरे मोहन, दुर्योधन के मेवा त्यागे, के मेवा त्यागे, दुर्योधन के मेवा त्यागे, दुर्योधन के साग विधुर घर खायो मेरे मोहन, साग विधुर घर खायो, आओ भोग लगाओ मेरे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ मेरे आपकी वस्तु आपके आगे, आपके आगे, आपकी वस्तु आपके आगे, हम निर्धन का कछु नहीं लागे, कछु नहीं लागे, आपकी वस्तु आपके आगे, आपकी वस्तु हम निर्धन का कछु नहीं लागे, हम निर्धन का प्रेम सहित तुम खायो मेरे मोहन, प्रेम सहित तुम खायो, आओ भोग लगाओ मेरे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ, रुचि रुचि भोग लगाओ मेरे मोहन, रुचि रुचि भोग आओ भोग लगाओ मेरे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ मेरे मोहन। बोले बाल कृष्ण लाल की जय। त्वदीयं वस्तु गोविंद तुभ्यमेव समर्पये।
Have a seat, everyone, please.
गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा, गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरुदेव नमः।
प्रेम से बोलो बाके वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। जय जय सीताराम सबको। नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल, जय गुरुदत्ता, ओम साई राम, and a pleasant welcome, pleasant good morning to each and every one of you. Let us sit upright for a few minutes. Cleanse our minds from all thoughts prior to coming to beautiful Jai Durga Mandir this morning. And as we focus on any of the murtis on the altar, particularly Bhagwan Sri Ganesha, we take a deep breath, we say, soul, let that pure oxygen, the ambience of this temple, infuse every single pore in our bodies. And as we exhale, we say, hum, so hum, I and my Father are one. With all the pandits, this morning we bow to their feet, seeking their blessings. Our Guruji, who is traveling in India, and to all of you who have come near and far, from near and far, we call upon Bhagwan this morning, seeking his blessings. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Sri Ganeshaya Namah, Shri Saraswate Namah, Shri Guru Charana Kamale Bhyo Namo Namah. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Para Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. The divine feet of Bhavani Shankar Mata, Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita, Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Now to the feet of Bhagwan Shiva, Karapur Gauram Karunavataram Samsar Saram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Pavana Putra Hanumanji, Atulit Bal Ramam Ema Shailabadeham Tanujaman Krishanum Jnaninam Agraganyam Sakala Gunanidanam Vanaranam Adhisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vat Jatam Namami. Murli Wale Gopal Ghansham Bake Vrindavan Bihari Lal. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanamasya dharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sanstharpanathaya संभवामि युगे युगे। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोलवा के वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। Devotees, this morning let us go into 1 minute of utmost silence, maunam. And during this period of 60 seconds, I want you to listen to your mind. Listen carefully. Listen to your mind. Tune everything else out. The sound of the air conditioner or the heating system or the cars, everything else. Listen to your mind for the next 30 seconds. Take a deep breath in. Jai Mata Di. A very calming effect, not so? First piece of advice this morning. When the going gets tough, when you feel like you're hitting brick walls, so to speak, in your day, take a minute. It's called my time or me time. Time for me. Tune everything and everyone else out. Shut off the cell phone. And just close your eyes and listen to your mind. It heals the body. That's yoga, by the way. It heals, self-heals the body. This morning, for the next 50 minutes or so, we'll spend this time in Sankirtanam. For those of you who were here last night, we had a beautiful session, our first session of Bhajanavali, of Bhajan Sammelan, sorry, and our second session this afternoon from 5 to 8, right? 5 to 8 p.m. this evening. Please join us. But as we begin this morning, we'll do some chanting. Let us go firstly to the feet of Bhagwan Sri Ganesha. Pratama Pujye, he is known, the remover of all obstacles, the darling son of Mother Parvati and Bhagwan Shiva. Samukascha ekdantascha kapilo gajakarn kaha lambodharascha vikato विघ्ननाशो गणाधिपः धूम्रकेतुर्गणाध्यक्ष भालचंद्रो गजाननम् एकां शुभकर्मो वेदो स्कंदपूर्णवजः. I want you to clap your hands and infuse that positive vibrations now as we call upon him. Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah Ganapati Bappa Haribol. Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah Ganapati Bappa More. Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah Ganapati Bappa Moreya. Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah Ganapati Bappa Moreya. Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah Ganapati Bappa Moreya. Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah Ganapati Bappa Moreya. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurme Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurme Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah Ganapati Bappa नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरया ओम गं गणपते नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा ओम गं गणपते नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरया गं गणपते नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरया गणपति बाप्पा मोरया गणपति बाप्पा मोरया गणपति बाप्पा मोरया प्रेम से बोलो गजानन स्वामी की जय Can you feel his presence already? Definitely. Jai Durga Devi Mandir. And of course with all my brother Pandits and our Guruji who is traveling, we say to you again Swagatam. On Sunday mornings, actually every day, for all the children, you all know from our shlokas, Panditjis would have chanted Matrudeva Bhava, Pitrudeva Bhava, Acharya Titi Deva Bhava. In this mundane world, you see Bhagwan, Mother, Divine Mother, she's so busy taking care of the business of all the billions. How many? I think we have 4.5 billion now, right? What's the population of the world? Can anybody tell me? Confirm? About 4.5 billion? We have to check with China and India first. Somewhere around there. So think about it. All these humans only. What about the other living souls that she's busy taking care of? And what did she do? She created Ma in our lives, our mothers, as our first Guru, Prathama Guru on this planet Earth. And for those of us whose parents, mine included, are still alive, we are blessed. If you haven't, whenever you have an opportunity, make the time and seek the blessings of mother and father. This morning, we give praises to that Guru. Guru Kripalam Kevalam, Guru Kripalam Kevalam, bolo! Guru Kripalam Kevalam, 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 Guru Kripalam Kevalam. Prem se bolo, sing. Guru Kripalam Kevalam, Guru Kripalam Kevalam, Mata Kripalam Kevalam, Pita Kripalam Kevalam, Mata Kripalam Kevalam, Pita Kripalam Kevalam, Guru Kripalam Kevalam, Guru Kripalam Kevalam, Guru Kripalam Kevalam, Guru Kripalam Kevalam, Sai Kripalam Kevalam, Shiva Kripalam Kevalam, Sai Kripalam Kevalam, Shiva Kripalam Kevalam, Guru 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 Kripalam Kevalam. प्रेम से बोलो श्री गुरु महाराज की जय. Now from the feet of the Guru, on this beautiful Sunday morning, we see Surya Narayan is already shining outside. You know, just 2 days ago, I was at a puja, and a young girl approached me, maybe 9 or 10 years old. She says, Panditji, so when the sun rises in the morning, he is called Surya. What about when he sets in the evening? What is his name then? Anybody know the answer to this question? Very intelligent question, eh? What is the answer to the question? Does the name change? Correct. The name does not change. Does the sun move? Priya? The sun moves? Priya, see me after this satsang, right? That's my daughter, Priya ji, wonderful in soul. The sun does not move. So if you see the sun on the east in the morning and the west I think is this way, yeah, right? West in the evening, it's still Surya. The sun does not move. So let us understand this concept. And if we understand the power of Surya, here's another question for you. And if you come back this afternoon for Bhajan Sammelan, I'll give you the answer. Who or what powers the sun? Think about this for a second. If you Google it, I guarantee you wouldn't find it. Google Baba doesn't know. Who or what powers the sun? You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed. The answer is right there on the altar. But I wouldn't tell you until this evening. This morning we glorify Surya Narayan Bhagavan, the sun god. Let us sing. Tubhyam namami Narayana. Tubhyam namami Narayana. Tubhyam namami Narayana. Tubhyam namami Narayana. Sing with me, come on. Tubhyam namami Narayana. Narayana Hari Narayana Hari Narayana Hari Narayana Tubhyam namami Narayana. Tubhyam namami Narayana. Hey Surya Deva, Tubhyam namami. Hey Surya Deva, Tubhyam namami. Hey Aditya Deva, Tubhyam namami. Hey Aditya Deva, Tubhyam namami. Hey Bhaskaraya, Tubhyam namami. Hey Bhaskaraya, Tubhyam namami. Tubhyam namami Narayana. Tubhyam namami Narayana. Oh Narayana Hari Narayana Hari Narayana Hari Narayana. Tubhyam namami Narayana. Tubhyam namami Narayana. Tubhyam namami Narayana. Tubhyam namami Narayana. Om Bhaskaraya Vidmahi Divakaraja Dhimahi Tanno Surya Prachodayat. Prem se bolo Shri Surya Narayan Bhagavan ki Jai Surya Dev. From Surya Narayan Bhagavan, now we go to the feet of Pavanaputra Hanumanji. Perhaps the most potent form of spiritual medication there is in this world today. The 40 glorious verses of Sri Hanuman Chalisa, composed and written by Kavi Samrat Sahitya Chakravarti Goswami Tulsidas Ji. This most powerful prayer glorifying Mahavir Swami, the storehouse of energy. Let us blend our voices this morning as we sing and we clap again. Focus your thoughts, focus your energies on Hanuman Baba. And devotees, if you know of anyone who is sick and suffering, if there's anyone this morning that you know of personally who is in an ICU or hospitalized, transmit the vibrations, the energy that you're about to feel as we sing and chant Hanuman Chalisa for the betterment and the speedy recovery of that individual wherever they may be. Sri Guru Charan Saroj Raj Nij Man Mokoro Sudhari Barnau Raghuvar Bimal Jasu जोदायक फल चारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन वरण विराज सुवेशा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाए संजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई। सहस बदन तुमरो यस गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद शारद सहित अहीसा। जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सखै कहाते। तुम उपकार राम मिलाए राजपथ दीना, तुम्हारो मंत्र विभीषण माना। लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना, युग सहस्त्र योजन पर भानु। लील्युताहि मधुर फल जानु, प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माही। जल बिलाहि गए अचरज नाही, दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते। सुगमय अनुग्रह तुम्हारे देते, राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे। होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे, सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना। तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना, आपन तेज समारो आपे। तीनों लोक आगते कापे, भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे। महावीर जब नाम सुनावे, नाशे रोग हरे सब पीरा। जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा, संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे। मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे, सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा। तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा, और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे। सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे, चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा। है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा, साधु संत के तुम रखवारे। असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे, अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता। असवर दीन जानकी माता, राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा। सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा, तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे। जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे, अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई। जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त आई, और देवता कितना डरही। हनुमत से सर्व सुख करही, संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा। जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा, जय जय हनुमान गोसाई। कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई, जो सत बार जय नाथ हृदय महादेवा. Everyone please sing. पवन तनय संकट हरण मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुरभूप. बोलो बोलो पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. प्रेम से बोलो पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय. Let that energy infuse into every pore of your body. You know, I draw an analogy to the chanting or recitation of Sri Hanuman Chalisa. We all have cell phones. Some of us have 2 and 3 cell phones. When the cell phone battery, Manoj is laughing, I know he has 3. When the cell phone battery goes down, you get a warning, low battery, low battery. What do? You plug it in, right? You all have, what is the power company again? Ontario Hydro, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. You probably have others now. So you plug it in to recharge. To recharge this cell, this battery, this battery cell, it's called the body. Here is a perfect nuclear reactor, powerhouse, storehouse of energy, Sri Hanuman Chalisa. That is how we recharge. And I say this to all of you, if you have not included Sri Hanuman Chalisa into your daily routine, I'm sure you have Tim's and all the other, Starbucks and all these things already in the routine. Try to sometime to fit him into your daily routine and see how your day evolves. It blossoms like a flower. Once Hanumanji is there, he's in charge. Brothers and sisters, this morning, very short pravachan, focused on Bhagwan Shiva. And I want you to, when you leave this mandir this morning, and I'm sure most of you will come back, or if not all of you will come back this evening for a bhajanavali. Shivaya Rudraya Namaha. Please repeat after me. Shivaya Rudraya Namaha. Very powerful mantra, glorifying Bholenath. Glory to Lord Shiva, the bhajan tells us, who is most loving and giving. When you look at him, when you look at the murti of Lord Shiva, are his eyes looking at you? No. Where are his eyes focused on? The tip of his nose, they're barely open. And Lord Shiva is so powerful. When Kamadev, the god of lust, tried to interrupt him while he was doing his dhyana, his meditation, all he did was open his eyes. And he was burnt by the tejas, the fire that came out of his forehead, burnt him to ashes. Lord Shiva is so powerful. He's also the destroyer. What does he destroy? Anything that's adharmic. So one of the Trinity, Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, Lord Mahesha, Lord Shiva. The creator, the preserver, and the one who destroys anything that's adharmic. And a little bit of advice, especially on a Monday morning, offerings to the Shivlingam. Om Namah Shivaya. We'll cover the Mahamrityunjay mantra this morning as well. Another powerful mantra. The master of this body and the one who gives joy to the entire world. We glorify him with this bhajan this morning. Please join with me. Karapur Garam Karunavataram Samsar Saram Bhujagendraharam Sadavasantam Hrudayaravinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Jai Bhola Bhandari Shiv Har. Jai Bhola Bhandari. Jai Bhola Bhandari Shiv Har. Come on. Jai Bhola Bhandari. Jai Kailashpati Shiv Shankar. Jai Kailashpati Shiv Shankar. Sab jag ke hitकारी. Jai Bhola Bhandari Shiv Har. Jai Bhola Bhandari. शंखनाद के शब्द जगाकर स्वर संगीत बहाया, युग युग से ये सृष्टि नाते ऐसा डमरू बजाया। तेरी याद भुला के जग में, तेरी याद भुला के जग में दुख पावे संसारी। हे भोला जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, सब जग के हितकारी। हे भोला जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। तीनों ताप हरण कर लेता ये त्रिशूल तिहारा, तेरा नाम जपे से जग में मिलता मुक्ति द्वारा। महादेव परब्रह्म विधाता, महादेव परब्रह्म विधाता, आए शरण तिहारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, सब जग के हितकारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। प्रेम से बोलो महापति महादेव की जय। Let's give a lovely round of applause for all the Pandit, all the musicians this morning. Wonderful, Ji. Many times we ask ourselves the question, who is Shiva? Or what is Shiva? This Lord, Lord of the universe, He permeates the entire cosmos and still remains invisible to the universe. Chidananda Rupaha. I am formless. I am invincible. I'm infinite. What is the shape of the Shiva Lingam? Anybody? What is the shape? Shapeless. Continuous, like infinity. That is Shiva. We only scratch the surface to try to understand who is He. Mahakal, the Lord of Time. He controls everything. The cosmos, consciousness, it illuminates everything like a thread that runs through a garland of flowers. And without that thread, we do not have a garland. That is Shiva. Continuous. He keeps us together. Many times, we ask ourselves the question, who am I? मैं कौन हूँ? मैं कहाँ हूँ? We're not going to sing the whole song. Come this evening, we'll sing the rest. मैं कौन? Who am I? Am I this Pandit Neil? Am I the owner of this body? Absolutely not. Is this Panditji? Panditji is the outer body. That soul that belongs to each one of us is part and parcel of the super soul. We are all from the same creator. Make no mistake, Mother has created us all. She says, come, all of you are my children. I have no favorites. I have children too. I'm sure the parents here will say, well, that's my favorite child, or that's my eyeball, as we say in the Caribbean. Mother has no favorites. Good or bad, she loves us all. This is the principle of Lord Shiva. When we understand that we are not this physical body, but in fact we are the soul that belongs to Paramatma, then we have realized who we are. One day to come, today, tomorrow, an hour from now, next year, 10 years from now, this body will die and go. Does this soul die? I'm not going to ask Priya. Does this soul does the soul die? Anybody? Atma? Bhagavan Shri Krishna tells us in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 23 says, Radhe Radhe Baki Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai Nainam Chindanti Shastrani Nainam Dahati Pavakah Na Chainam Kledyo Yantyapo Na Shoshati Marutah Baki Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai Nainam Chindanti Shastrani. Bhagavan Shri Krishna tells us this soul, it has no birth, it has no death, it has no caste, no class, no race, no color. It doesn't have a passport, it doesn't belong to any country. You cannot cut it with a knife. Na shoshati marutaha. You cannot drown it in water, you cannot burn it in fire, because it is part and parcel of the super soul. Devotees, when we can look internally, not with these two eyes, with the eyes that are in here, the mind, and look internally and realize that God exists in every single one of us. Do you think there will be war in this world? Do you think there will be court battles for land, money, etc., etc.? Now they're battling for, what do you call it? Bitcoin, what do you call that? Crypto, thank you. Court battles for cryptocurrency now. When we understand who we are, then we learn to love all and serve all. Bhagavan Shri Satya Sai Baba teaches us in his mission, love all and serve all selflessly. When we do something for society, when we help mankind, if we are asked, Guruji asks us to come and maybe paint a wall in this mandir, don't look for anything in return. Don't look even for your name to be called. It is done selflessly in seva to serve Bhagavan. And the greatest service we can do as human beings is to serve mankind. Serve mankind and serve it selflessly. Feed the poor, the sick, the homeless, the needy. Provide food if you can. You know, devotees, I am sure Black Friday, you all know what Black Friday is, right? That's the day after Thanksgiving in the US. That was on the 20 something of last month. I forgot the date. The last weekend in the year. So there's a mad shopping spree that exists all over North America. Now it's spread all over the world. For some reason, we've got to buy everything before Christmas Day because they will run out of stock. Every time we go to the grocery, the supermarket, here's a simple piece of advice. You don't have to do it, but let's process this. Maybe take this home and process it. When you buy your groceries every week in the supermarket, pick up 1 or 2 cans or bags of non-perishable items, right? Vegetarian items, of course, that are non-perishable. Bring it home, put it in a brown bag or a box. And you see, around Christmas time, when we are busy trying to figure out who gets what and how much money you're going to spend on all the gifts, find a needy shelter, a home for the aged, a home for battered women, a home for the poor, a home for the elderly, or find a needy family, some family that is going through a really rough time, and go and give them that box of groceries and give them a hug. That is the greatest seva you can ever do. Greatest seva. Take my simple, humble advice, devotees. When we see the external and we look with the eyes, right, and the physical properties of man, we miss the sundaram. Do you all know what sundaram is? It's beauty. When we look at the external properties of anybody, I'm using Panditji as an example. I look at Panditji, look at his external properties, very beautiful, nice kurta, nice dhoti and so forth. But I miss the colorful person that is inside of him. That sundaram, that atma that is so beautiful. And when you speak with him and he utters the words, Pranam ji, Pranam, how are you? We miss the beauty that's in the individual. In other words, we judge. And let's talk about judgment now. In your country here in Canada, you have magistrates, you have provincial judges, you have several different levels of judges. In the US, we have Supreme Court and all these other courts. Those judges can judge matters that are local, right? Matters that are pertaining to land and business and so forth, marriages, etc. But the greatest judge of them all is Bhagavan. And Bhagavan is the only person or the only being, celestial being, that is equipped to judge. You and I have a very great tendency to judge every single situation, not just people, every single situation, without qualifying. Without qualifying. Give you a good example. Just yesterday, I went to pick up an item here at a Walmart, and there was a gentleman in front of me with a little toy car. I think back in the day we used to call it Maxell or something. Those little toy cars that the kids play with the four-wheelers. So the item was about $2 and some cents. But I was in a hurry. Pundits are always in a hurry, right? I was in a hurry, and there was no price tag on this item. And I looked at the gentleman and says, couldn't he have, in my mind, I'm judging already, why couldn't he find one with a price tag? He's keeping back the whole line. There are about 10 people in the line. I gotta go. But I looked at this man, and then I saw his face. And it hit me inside. I said, listen, this poor gentleman, probably today being Saturday morning, worked all week, got his first paycheck or maybe a small paycheck, and he came to Walmart to buy a little toy so that when he goes home to his child, he can put a smile on that child's face. And here I am criticizing the man, passing judgment. This is how we behave as human beings, not knowing what the situation of that human being, just like us. He's the same Atma in him that is in me. But here I am judging, passing judgment on him. You see, it's so easy to get caught in this trap. Do not do it, devotees. My father taught me this. When you come to a situation like that, you just say Jai Shri Ram and move on. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Don't say anything negative. Jai Shri Ram. Another aspect of this judgment is that we are quick to profile. Panditjis are all dressed up very nicely. Oh, those Pandits are doing very well. Maybe I should become a Pandit too. We're quick to profile. Not so? My brother Pandit in Florida drives a Mercedes Benz. I drive a Kia. I want to drive a Benz too. We profile again. You see? Introspection, devotees. The 1 minute of silence we did this morning, introspect. Asking the question, who am I? How do I become a better person? How do I elevate myself to the next level? And we as Pandits, our duty is to help you to elevate. Whether it's chanting a mantra, performing pujan, singing a bhajan, playing music, it's all about positive elevation, positivity. There should be no negativity. When we as Hindus, Sanatanists, realize who we are, where have we come from? We have all come from the womb of a mother. Make no mistake. Where are we going? Where do we want to go? And how do we get there? If you have reached the Grahasti stage in life, which is the householder stage, and you have not answered all these questions, there's still time left. But don't wait for too long. In the Nirvana Shatakam, Adi Shankaracharya ji, he composed, he says, Manobudhya hankar chittani naham nacha shrota jihave nacha graha netri nacha vyoma bhumir na tejo na vayu. Sing. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. Then he says, Aham Nirvikalpo Nirakar Rupo Vibhutvachi Sarvachi Sarvendriyanam Nacha Sanghatam Nev Muktirna Meya Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. I am not the mind, I am not the intellect nor the ego, nor the reflection of the inner soul. I am not the five senses. I am beyond that. I am not the ether, nor the earth, nor the fire, nor the wind, the five elements. I am indeed that knowing and eternal bliss, Shiva, pure and conscious. Aham nirvikalpo nirakara rupo vibhutvat vatya sarvatra sarvendriyanam. I am all pervading. I am without any attributes and without any form. I have neither attachment to this world nor to liberation. I have no wishes for anything because I am everything, I am everywhere. I am Shiva. Devotees will gravitate to Bhagwan Shiva for many reasons. I want you to ask yourselves this morning, I'm sure you have all had your moments with Lord Shiva's worship. Why do you go to Lord Shiva? Why do we worship Lord Shiva? You know, there are some in this world who will only worship Lord Shiva on Mahashivratri night, one night for the year. 365 nights where you only give one to Lord Shiva. Some will perhaps only worship Lord Shiva on Mondays. Shiva, Mahadev, let's break it down now. The greatest God. As his Gayatri mantra says, Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. Om Ahuma. Let us invoke the three realms, earth, bhu, wind, bhuva, and fire, swaha. Let us invoke the superlative, tad, which means male. Let us meditate and focus upon Dhimahi, the supreme Mahadeva. And let us ask Lord Shiva Rudra to provide us with inspiration and guidance in our spiritual journeys. Tonight, we glorify Bhagwan Shiva. This morning, we glorify Bhagwan Shiva with his beautiful chant. As one of his favorite places that he visits in the past, that is, his presence is felt even today on the mountains, the hills of Arunachal. Arunachal Shiva Om Trisul Dhari Shiva Arunachal Shiva Om Trisul Dhari Shiva Hari Narayana Sai Narayana Shiva Hari Narayana Sai Narayana Jai Devi Bharati Vidyadayini Annapurna Matao Jai Devi Bharati Vidyadayini Annapurna Matao Jai Jagdish Hare Jai Govind Hare Jai Jagdish Hare Jai Govind Hare Nityananda Brahmananda Jai Gopal Hare O Sai Nityananda Brahmananda Jai Gopal Hare Arunachal Shiva Trisul Dhari Shiva Arunachal Shiva Trisul Dhari Shiva Hari Narayana Sai Narayana Hari Narayana Sai Narayana Jai Devi Bharati Vidyadayini Annapurna Matao Jai Devi Bharati Vidyadayini Annapurna Matao Jai Jagdish Hare Jai Govind Hare Nityananda Brahmananda Jai Gopal Hare प्रेम से बोलो महापति महादेव की जय। As we bring this session of devotion to a close this morning, let us briefly look at the significance of the number 3. We speak of the Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesha. In Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, number 3 is supposed to be both idiosyncratic and also blessed. Since it is Lord Shiva's favorite due to the 3 most salient reasons, which are Lord Shiva, as we mentioned, is the 3rd divine Godhead in the Trinity of Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesha. Lord Mahesha is the supreme and he has the ultimate power, Shivaya, Rudraya, Namaha. And therefore it is said, Trini, Trini, Videvanam Rudrane, Trini Chanda Gumsi, Trini Savani Treta Imi Lokaha. Lord Shiva is the sovereign deity, is as Trinetra, 3 eyes, which signifies Sat, Chit, Ananda, truth, consciousness, and of course happiness. We are all familiar with the Bilva leaves, Bilva Patra. The Bilva leaves are used for showing reverence and adorations to Lord Shiva. And it has 3 points in it, not so? 3 foliage. The number 3 is symbolic for the depiction of Om, Om. And the 3 qualities, the Trigunas, defined in the Hindu Shastras, Sattva, Rajas and Tama. And of course, we all do this very well. Whenever we chant mantras or at the end of any sermon, we always say Shanti, Shanti, Shanti 3 times. This morning, I leave you with this very powerful mantra before we go into Arati. It is called the Mahamrityunjaya mantra. And you see, especially during this period of the pandemic, this mantra was chanted daily in our home. It is a very powerful mantra calling upon Bhagwan Shiva, and it seeks his attention. It says, Om Trayambakam, come on, you all know it. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukam Eva Vandanat Mrityor Moksha Mahamruta. Trayambakam, the one who has 3 eyes, that's Lord Shiva. Yajamahe, the one who is prayed or worshipped to. Sugandim, beautiful, sweet smelling. Pushti, prosperous and fulfilled. Vardhanam, the one who makes us happy, prosperous, it gives peace of mind and takes care of us. Urvarukamiva, like no one else. Bandhanat, associated or bonding. Mrityur, from death. Moksha, free us or send us to the Holy Land. Ma means not, and Amritat, immortal. When we concentrate on the 3rd eye, the mantra tells us, which lies behind the eyes, it gives us the power to feel you. And by this we feel happy and satisfied, O Lord Shiva. We know immortality is not possible, but for some extension can be given to death by chanting your name. This is why, as Pandits especially, when we visit the ICU, the intensive care wards especially, and those who are in the hospitals, this is the mantra that we chant, using our Rudraksh malas 108 times. Devotees, as I close this morning, I want to thank once again all of you for coming and joining us. And we'd like to thank today's sponsor, the Basant family, and of course celebrating a few birthdays. Give them a lovely round of applause, please. The Basant family, where are you? Where are you? There you are. Whose birthday is it? 2 of you? 3? What days? Okay, good. And I'm next Monday as well. Do you see? December, Sagittarius. I always say Bhagwan saves the best for last. You know, that's why we're all born in December, right? This final chant, especially to all the birthday celebrants, we glorify Bhagwan Shiva and we give him praise and thanks for allowing us to see yet another year with good health, strength, happiness and prosperity. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bole Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bole नमः ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय। शिव रामेश्वरा, शिव रामेश्वरा, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, शिव नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, शिव गंगाधरा, शिव गंगाधरा, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, शिव नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, शिव जटाधरा, शिव जटाधरा, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, शिव जटाधरा, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, ओम शिव सोमेश्वरा, शिव सोमेश्वरा, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, शिव ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, शिव विश्वेश्वरा, शिव विश्वेश्वरा, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, शिव विश्वेश्वरा, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, ओम शिव कोटेश्वरा, शिव कोटेश्वरा, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, शिव कोटेश्वरा, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, महाकालेश्वरा, महाकालेश्वरा, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, महाकालेश्वरा, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, शिव नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, शिव नमः शिवाय, शिव नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय। त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दना मृत्युर्मोक्षमामृतात्। शिवाय रुद्राय नमः, शिवाय रुद्राय नमः, शिवाय रुद्राय नमः। प्रेम से बोलो मापति महादेव की जय। And to all of you celebrating your birthday, just one line. आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन, ओ तेरो आज जन्मदिन तुमको मुबारक हो। तेरो आज जन्मदिन तुमको मुबारक हो। आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन, आज जन्मदिन तुमको मुबारक हो। तेरो आज जन्मदिन तुमको मुबारक हो। It's a happy, happy, happy day. It's a holy, holy, holy day. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, my friend. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, my friend. जन्मदिन को बधाई। हैप्पी 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 बर्थडे टू यू। थैंक यू। कथा विसर्जन हो तो है, सुनो वीर हनुमान। रामा लक्ष्मण जानकी सदा करो कल्याण। एक घड़ी आदो घड़ी आदो में पुनियाद। तुलसी संगत साधिके घटे खोत अपराध। श्रोता सब या सम गए शंभु गए कैलाश। रामायण मम हृदय महा आन करहु तुम पास। जय जय सीताराम। सबको कोटि कोटि धन्यवाद। I hand you over to Pandit ji. Before Pandit ji goes, let's have one more lovely round of applause for all of the musicians this morning, all the Pandit jis, and our two daughters here with beautiful voices, Priya ji and Diane ji. Thank you very much. God blessings, Pandit ji.
हरिओम। थैंक यू सो मच गुरु जी, धन्यवाद। आइए सभी खड़े हो जाएं आरती के लिए। कदली गर्भ संभूतं कर्पूरं तु परदीपितम् आरार्तिक्यं कुर्मे पश्यामि वरदो भव। जयम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा दिन धावत मैया जी को निस दिन सेवत। हरि ब्रह्मा शिव जी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी। नाग सिंदूर विराजत की को मृतवत को मैया मोती नासावे मोती मैया नासावे मोती कोटिक चंद्र दिवाकर कोटिक चंद्र दिवाकर समरानंद ज्योति ओम जय अम्बे गौरी शुंभ निशुंभ विदारे महिषासुर घाती मैया महिषासुर घाती धूम्र विलोचन नैना धूम्र विलोचन नैना इस दिन मत मानी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी 64 योगिनी गावत नृत्य करत भैरो मैया नाक करत भैरो बाजत ताल मृदंगा बाजत ताल मृदंगा और बाजत डमरू ओम जय अम्बे गौरी पूजास्तयति शोभित पर मुद्राधारी मैया पर मुद्राधारी मन वांछित फल पावत मन वांछित फल पावत सेवत नर नारी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी कंचन थाल विराजत अगर कपूर बाती अगर कपूर बाती मैया अगर कपूर बाती श्रीमाल के तुम्हें राजत श्रीमाल के तुम्हें राजत कोटि रतन ज्योति ओम जय अम्बे गौरी श्री अम्बे जी की आरती जो कोई नर गावे मैया जो कोई नर गावे कहत श्रद्धानंद स्वामी कहते हरि हर स्वामी मनवांछित फल पावे ओम जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी जय श्यामा गौरी मैया जय आनंद करती मैया जय मंगल मूर्ति मैया जय चिंता मुरली तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत मैया जी को निस दिन सेवत हरि ब्रह्माष्टमी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी त्वमेव माताश्च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धो च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते मंत्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जगदम्बिके यत् पूजितं मया देवी परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे, परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे। बार बार वर मांगहूँ, हर्षि देहो श्रीरंग, पद सरोज अनुपायनी, भगति सदा सत्संग, भगति सदा सत्संग। बोलिए सियावती रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, बोलिए उमापति महादेव की जय, बोले गणपति महाराज की जय, बोले लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय, बोले राधावर श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय, बोले पवन सुत हनुमान जी महाराज की जय, बोले सूर्य नारायण भगवान की जय, बोले सरस्वती मात की जय। है मेरी माई सतियां जोता वाली माता जी तेरी सदा ही जय। बोले भाई सब संतन की जय, सब भगतन की जय, अपने अपने सदगुरु जी महाराज की जय। बोले सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। बोलो सच्चे दरबार की जय। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तो निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ द्यौः शान्ति अन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिर्वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वगुं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः श्यामा शान्तिरेधि सुशान्तिर्भवतु। ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ओम। सभी अपने अपने स्थान पर झुक के प्रणाम कर लें प्लीज। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा, गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्मा, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। बोले वृंदावन धाम की जय। नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव। जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे श्याम।
Namaskar, Sitaram. I want to thank Pandit Neil De Persad for performing such a beautiful service this morning. I also want to congratulate Basant family for celebrating 3 birthdays this week, which is fantastic. I also like to thank our other priests, Rashmin Vyas, Himanshu ji, and also Yogesh ji and Deepak for accompanying Pandit Persad with their musical instruments. So I want to remind everyone that we have our Bhajan Sammelan again tonight at 5 and finish at 8, followed by dinners. We are doing this Sammelan to raise money for the temple domes, which you can see right here in the picture. This is how they're going to look when they are done. So whatever donation you can make towards the temple domes, please do so. You can come tonight and make donation then, or you can make donation now. Any contribution you can make, it will be helpful towards those domes. Thank you, and have a good day. Okay, there's going to be one bhajan, Damien and Jaden, brothers, that going to sing, and after that, and mom as well. For mom, okay, for mom, and after that you can head downstairs for lunch. Thank you.
Sa 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 ga ma pa ga ma re sa 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 ga ma pa ga ma re da ma pa ga ma pa da ma pa ga ma pa da ma pa ga ma pa ga ma pa हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ तू स्वर्ग की देवी है संगीत तुझसे हर शब्द तेरा हर गीत तुझसे तू स्वर्ग की देवी ये संगीत तुझसे हर शब्द तेरा हर गीत तुझसे हमें अकेले हमें अधूरे तेरी शरण में हमें प्यार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ मुनियों ने समझी माँ गुनियों ने जानी वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की वाणी मुनियों ने समझी माँ दुनियों ने जानी वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की वाणी हम भी तो समझे हम भी तो जाने विद्या का हमको अधिकार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे